Hey, how you guys doing? Gonna shoot a little clip for you. We're going to talk about calories. Are calories important? Do calories really matter? Are all calories equal? You know the whole calories thing? The government uses it all the time. There's so many people out there saying it doesn't matter what you eat, it's all about the calories. Well, I say bullshit. That is the biggest bunch of hogwash I've ever heard in my life. And I'll tell you why. The exception is there are people out there who count calories and they are in great shape. But the truth is, this does not work for everybody. Not everybody's got genetics to where their body can digest and eliminate garbage, processed bread, fucking wheat crackers and shit. You know what I mean? All this processed crap you're eating and your body's having a hard time digesting it, assimilating it, and then detoxifying. And then we wonder why more than half of us are obese or overweight. It's not because you're eating far too many calories, it's because your body is storing toxins and your body's smart, and what it does is it puts the toxins into the fat cells. And what we need to do is get our bodies healthy so then our bodies can start detoxifying. And what does it take for our liver, our kidneys to clean out all of these toxins which we ingest through our nose, through things we eat, car fumes, paint, God knows what else we do, depending on what kind of environment you work in. There's so much toxins in the air this day and age than there was 100 years ago. It's crazy. You got to think about EMF as well. That is a stressor to the system, which can cause weight gain because it disrupts the hormonal system and also your gut bacteria. But the point is, calories are not created equally. I'll explain how and why. Let's say you got a piece of kale, right? One of the most nutritionally dense plant foods on the planet. And then you've got a Krispy Kreme. Let's say you had 50 calories of, let's say 100 calories of kale and then 100 calories of Krispy Kreme. Now, your physiological response to a Krispy Kreme would be that your insulin spikes. Your body will dump a load of insulin to clean up all of that sugar in the donut, even though it's 100 calories, and then it will leave you with a drop in your blood sugars because you spiked it, surged it high, and now it's got a drop. That's how blood sugars fluctuate, and you eat something sugary, you get the jitters, you get the hype, and then you crash maybe an hour, maybe half an hour, maybe 2 hours later. Whereas you have a piece of kale, it's rich in potassium, it's got vitamin C, it's got magnesium, it's got calcium, very relaxing. It cleanses your system, it detoxifies the liver because it's a cruciferous vegetable. You see the difference there? Where people say it's a calories in, calories out game. Also, here's the thing, when you start eating more natural foods, you don't need to eat like 3,000 calories because the protein will satiate you. The fiber and the nutrients will keep you feeling satiated, feeling full. Whereas you could be eating sugary processed stuff all day long. You gotta understand, when you consume high sugary foods, they have been stripped of nutrients. Our bodies require nutrients. You want to lose weight? Eat nutritionally dense food. Get into a habit of changing your eating patterns. Get into a habit of eating real foods. Remove processed sugar garbage out. Start introducing fruits if you have to. Vegetables, ones that you enjoy at the beginning at least. So that's my little tangent about calories. You know, eating a wholesome, nutritious diet, you could eat 1,500, 2,000 calories and feel great. Whereas if you're eating processed, it's so easy to hit about 2,000, 3,000 calories. So to answer if calories matter, to an extent they do. But it's nowhere near as important as people will have you believe it to be. Nowhere near. You got to consider the fact of what kind of food you're eating, you're getting enough sleep, you're getting exercise in. What kind of exercise you do depends on your stress levels and your physical capabilities. There's a lot of other things to consider. But calories, oh my God, it makes me laugh when people say just count your calories. I've tried it before, it didn't work for me, and I don't recommend you do either, unless you want to be a professional bodybuilder or a aesthetics kind of person, then I wouldn't recommend it, not at all. Stay away from that miserable stuff. If you are wanting to lose weight, look for the food with the highest nutrition. We're talking kale, we're talking avocados, we're talking spinach, lamb, chicken, fish, sardines, salmon, mackerel. Get researching.